Alright guys, so today I'm going to be replacing my brakes, my front brake pads, and rotors. So yeah, pretty simple. A little tip, turning the steering wheel so that you can access the caliper better. Just get off this bottom bolt right here, the caliper bolt, and then flip it up, take the pads out, and then you can take this bolt off and move them, and then take the two caliper bolts off. Take the whole caliper off and set it on something so it doesn't stress the brake line. And yeah, that's about it. So anyway, just thought I'd put this out there for anyone who doesn't know how to do brakes. Alright guys, so I've gone ahead and gotten the caliper up, got that bolt out right here, and if you'll notice, these pads are real thin, so I'm glad we're replacing them. Show you what they should be looking like. These right here are new pads, and they are way thicker. So yeah, these pads definitely need to be changed. They're making a ton of racket on the brakes. So yeah, but normally when you replace pads, you replace the rotors as well. Fronts you normally replace, every few years or so, and your rears go like twice as long as your fronts, since they don't do as much of the brake. But yeah, so rears are still okay, but fronts definitely need to go this time. And yeah, so just bungee cord something up to your strut or coilover or spring or whatever to just get this caliper nice and steady and out of the way. Alright guys, so one thing I'd like to mention is always make sure your hardware matches up to your original stuff that you had on your car. So in this case, the upper bracket that holds in for the pads, you can see how this clip or spring is turned down, and this is as well, but this one is not. It sticks out a bit more. And so always want to make sure that you have the exact replacement. So I got the caliper bracket off and the caliper up here off, and so now we're just going to take off the rotor. Now, you want to make sure this surface is all nice and clean for the new rotor, and then we'll get on to putting the pad brackets back in and putting everything back together, lubing the stuff up, and it's going to be good. Alright, so once you get your caliper bracket off, go ahead and take out this little rod right here, and you're going to go ahead and wipe it down and re-lube it with some silicone paste. Alright guys, so this is the final product. Brand new rotor and brake pads. These are Akebono brake pads. They're ceramic, nothing special, just good, higher end ceramic brake pads. In the future, I'd like to get some more like street performance brake pads, but that'll be when I replace all the rotors and pads. So then I'll probably go with some Brembo rotors, no slotted or drilled, just regular old rotors, since I'm not doing any track use with this car. I'd like to, but most likely I'm probably not going to. So just good old Brembo rotors with some probably like EBC brake pads, but for now this is fine. These are just some Napa rotors, and just nothing special, just good quality rotors that are overpriced, of course. And then Akebono brake pads. These are some pretty good brake pads. They're just an OEM replacement. So yep, all lubed up. The channels are all lubed, torqued everything down. You'll have to compress the piston if you want to get the caliper back on. And yeah, you can put a lug nut up here on the rotor so it won't tilt as you're putting the bracket back in place. But yeah, pretty much that's it guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Yeah, if this helped anybody, just post a comment down in the comments, and yeah, until next time.